going, guys and gals? This is Anthony, and today we're here for the WWE Saturday Night's main event review. Last Saturday night was the 37th edition of the Primetime Spectacular on NBC, and I'm here to review it on a Monday afternoon. Sorry for the echo, but I am recording this in my university's library, so if there's some echo, I apologize. I'm filming this Monday morning. I finished all of my finals, and I think I did pretty good. And now, during the next 30 days, it's gonna be upload after upload after upload because I'm gonna have nothing else to do except on New Year's Day. I'm gonna keep that clear. New Year's Day there will be no upload because I'm gonna be celebrating. I may only post like a Happy New Year short, but besides that, no upload on January 1st and no upload on Christmas Day. That's clear. No, December 25th, no upload. January 1st, no upload because I'm gonna be celebrating and family first on those 2 days. But now that's that out of the way, we're here to review the 37th edition of the Primetime Spectacular Saturday Night's main event. And remember that if you like this type of content, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you guys remember, this match was originally that this match was put together last minute because it was supposed to be Seth Rollins versus Bronson Reed, but Bronson broke his foot in Survivor Series, so that got axed, and they got nothing to do for Rollins. That's why they started now the Punk and Rollins feud. Like right now on December, they started it. This was supposed to begin at the Rumble, but that's why we got this match here. Triple H, sooner or later, always gets his plan through. And as you may know, the story of this match is that Drew came back, attacked Jey Uso, attacked Sami because they decided to join Roman Reigns by will. And for the people saying that he may attack Punk, he's not gonna go after Punk because, as Drew McIntyre said, at least Punk got a bribe out of it. He did it for his own benefit, not because he wanted to do it. And Sami, being the great underdog that he is, he was always fighting from underneath. Drew McIntyre being on top, or being on top of the situation most of the time. And I really like how the finish worked, with Drew pretending to be a chicken shit, Sami going after him, and then once Sami go back in the ring, Claymore, 1, 2, 3. If I'm just gonna throw out there, I think the match for WrestleMania 41, it's gonna be Drew versus Roman. I think Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns will be the match at WrestleMania 41. Because as he said, 1 down, 4 to go. So that means Sami's down. The next one is gonna be Jey, I think, on the first round on Netflix. They also announced that the next Saturday night's main event is gonna be January 25th, live from San Antonio, Texas, which means he's gonna face Jimmy Uso there, because if you remember the night on Friday Night SmackDown, Drew attacked Jimmy. So obviously they set up that match for that Saturday night's main event, which means that Jimmy's broken toe is not that serious, and he'll be cleared by then. And maybe since it's a week before the Rumble, I don't think Besides being in the Royal Rumble match, I don't see Drew McIntyre being anywhere with significance on the Rumble paper besides being in the Rumble match. So I think maybe he faces Solo at the Chamber and then Roman on Mania, because that's how it feels like. Remember, at Clash at the Castle, Solo costed Drew the title. Clash at the Castle 2022. So there's story there. Drew is going to be a big player now on this road to WrestleMania. And Roman kind of felt like the odd man out because he didn't fit in any plans except this one, Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns for WrestleMania 41, which I think will be a great match. You know, this will be they face each other 3 times, and in all 3 times, Roman Reigns has won. So I think WrestleMania 41 will be the reward for Drew McIntyre to beat the hell out of Roman Reigns. Oops, sorry about that. That was an old assignment from many weeks ago. The following matchup was Io Sky challenging Liv Morgan for the Women's World Championship. This match, I really like the dynamic, you know, Io trying to be flashy. This kind of felt like back and forth. This felt like a match that should have happened on Raw, but hey, that's what Saturday night's main event is. It's a glorified weekly television show. It's always been. That's why I'm so surprised of people being mad about we didn't have nothing of impact. I didn't expect it with this match. I can expect that with another match, but I digress. The only thing that I didn't like about this match is that Liv won the match clean, because it kind of made Io look like a chump, especially after the tease they gave us last Monday night on Raw, with both Io and Rhea holding the title. And as a way to make Io look like more of a chump, Liv wins clean, and then Rhea comes out to challenge Liv for the first round on Netflix. Obviously, Rhea's gonna win there. She's gonna be the champion on the road to WrestleMania. So are they doing Io and Rhea on Mania? Because if it is now, I lost all interest for making Io look like a chump. Like, at least have Liv use a chair, or like rake the ice or something, or like use the metal stairs, use the turnbuckle, use some heel tactics. That is the only problem that I've had with the Liv Morgan heel run. She sometimes forgets that she's a heel, and sometimes she kind of wrestles like a babyface when I'm like, you're a heel, cheat. I'm not saying that, you know, Raquel helps her in every single match, no. But rake the eyes, behind the referee's back, attack a body part while being on the ropes, using the full 5 count from the referee. Like, it's so simple, but you know, it's just details that I really need to get off my chest on this run. Rhea needs to Liv hasn't learned to work as a heel, because she's been a babyface for so long that she doesn't know how to work as a heel. Like, am I making sense here? And I know I'm taking much time that needed for this match. It's just that Io winning clean after the tease on Monday Night Raw kind of doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? Unless Io evens the odds on Netflix, you know, that Raquel interferes and then Io evens the odds for Rhea to win because that will be the only way this makes sense. Because if that's not the finish, Raquel intervenes, Io evens the odds, Rhea gives Liv the Riptide 1, 2, 3. If that's not the finish, then Saturday Night's main event for both Liv and Io was a waste. And let's talk about the World Heavyweight Championship match. I thought this was great. You know, this was a short triple threat match, but you couldn't take your eyes off of it. Man, at one moment, first of all, Gunther retained the title. I kind of thought that this triple threat match was made in a way for the Finn Balor to pin Damian Priest and protect Gunther in that way. But the more I see it, man, I thought Gunther wasn't gonna arrive to WrestleMania as champion. After this one, I think he will. And obviously tonight on Raw, I think Damian Priest is gonna cost Finn Balor and JD McDonough the tag team titles against the War Raiders. I think that's pretty obvious. And also, I really like the finish. It felt like the old Gunther was back, which I'm pretty happy about. He took Damian Priest outside the ring, powerbomb on the stairs, and then took Finn Balor and practically he unalived him with that powerbomb for the 1, 2, 3. The finish of this match was great. And now I really think, okay, Gunther may go to WrestleMania as the World Heavyweight Champion. And now, for the semi-main event, the Women's U.S. Championship Tournament Finals between Michin and Chelsea Green. I love this because this was the moment for Chelsea. The people were behind Chelsea Green, even though she's a heel, because they were in Long Island. She came out with the Zack Ryder attire that Matt Cardona used to have on WWE, half tights, half trunks. That was great. And the people, and all the Matt Cardona / Zack Ryder reference on commentary. And when she did the Rough Rider, I really thought at that moment, oh damn, Chelsea's gonna win with the Rough Rider, but then Michin kicked out. And I'm like, then why did you do it? But I forgive them for that because of the great finish that they pulled off. Excuse me, I apologize. I was drinking some water. And, practically Piper Niven, besides that one interaction with Michin where she gave her a clothesline, she was not influential to the finish. And also another thing, Chelsea, stop trying to kill yourself. When she did that dive and Michin got out of the way, if Piper Niven wasn't there, she would have gone head first with the announce table. And that's either a snap neck and 6 feet under, or a broken neck and out for a year. Chelsea, don't do that. I got real scared. I'm like, man, that could have gone back pretty easily. That could have gone back pretty easily. Thank God it didn't. Another thing, man, Michin was a great foil for Chelsea in the dumpster match, and in here she was also, because I think they kind of understood the assignment in a way. They knew that Chelsea was going to be cheered, so Michin was kind of doing some kind of hellish stuff, which they perfect. Read the crowd and worked in a way that the crowd is reacting. Chelsea was doing the flashy stuff. Michin was being more grounded. And I know this isn't part of the match, but during the entrance, I really love Chelsea Green avoiding touching the fans as if they had germs. That was great, even though they were behind her. But the finish was awesome. Like Chelsea was sitting on the turnbuckle, Michin was in front of her. Chelsea back. Chelsea does a flip, and falls perfectly standing up into the unprettier. Pins Michin 1, 2, 3. Chelsea Green is your inaugural Women's US Champion. And when Piper lifted Chelsea, I thought, oh my gosh, she's gonna drop her. They are gonna pull a Randy Orton Batista, like a Randy Orton turned by Evolution in 2004. Thank God they did it. But the way they shot it made me think that, so maybe that's the person that's gonna take the title off Chelsea, Piper Niven. I think she's gonna be the one that takes the title off her, because I think now they're not gonna be a tag team anymore. They're practically, Piper Niven is now turning into the Muscle, and maybe Piper will want to get the tag team titles back, and Chelsea will not be interested in that, and that will begin the descension into that Women's US title match. And then the promo after the show, Michin telling her that they're not done, so I think they're gonna run it back maybe at the Rumble, or maybe at the next Saturday night's main event, because I mean the Rumble's gonna be like 4 hours, and they're gonna have 2 Rumble matches, and that takes like 2 hours and something. So maybe they'll have 4 matches there. I think that match will be at the next Saturday night's main event. Maybe that's why they're doing it the week before the Rumble, to put some title matches in there. And now time for the Now time for the main event for the WWE Championship. Cody Rhodes defense against Kevin Owens. We all know the story. Cody helped Roman at Bad Blood, and that set KO over the edge, turning heel. He gave the pole driver to Randy Orton on the SmackDown after Crown Jewel. After Kevin, he was the one that elbowed Randy. This match was a 3-man booth between Pat McAfee, who came back at the beginning of the show, which I forgot to mention, Michael Cole, and Jesse the Body Ventura, who was doing, intermissions alongside Joe Tessitore. But man, Jesse was great here. He was being that slimy heel that he was in the 80s, practically saying that the babyface is literally Two-Face. Saying Kevin Owens did nothing wrong. Cody Rhodes is letting his ego as champion get the best of him. No wonder. That's why he's a Rhodes. Man, Jesse was great. Jesse was great here. I love Jesse Ventura. He should do all the Saturday night's main event from now on. He should be from beginning to end, not only to commentate the main event. He should be, he should be Pat McAfee, Jesse Ventura, and Michael Cole. Or if Michael Cole cannot do it, put Joe Tessitore there. Either Michael or Joe Tessitore, but Pat McAfee and Jesse Ventura have to be on that commentary booth. I beg God, please. But again, this match, Cody was getting attacks on his ankle because KO attacked his ankle 8 nights ago. And Jesse put that over on commentary. There's no way that ankle is 100% 8 days after Gable twisted it in all possible directions and then Kevin Owens attacked it. There's no way he's 100%. Which they did. Obviously, the rumors were true. Cody Rhodes came out with the winged eagle. And I really like this match because you could feel the crowd was obviously behind Cody. They were booing Kevin Owens. This is why this match was not done at Survivor Series, because being in Canada, the people were gonna boo Cody and they were gonna cheer Owens. So perfect that they waited for Saturday night's main event to do this match on NASA Coliseum, because you will get the reaction that you want. 251 days of Cody as champion. Jesse Ventura practically cheering Kevin Owens every single time. And the attacks on the leg, you could see Cody limping. And he forgot to sell it for like 3 minutes, but hey, you know, he's the champion, he's the face of the company, he can do whatever the F he wants. He, just like Roman Reigns, he can do whatever the hell he wants. Those are the only two guys that if they forget to sell, no one will tell them anything. You know what I mean? Those two guys are untouchable. If they want to take a dump in the middle of the ring, the company will let them do it. So I'm not gonna criticize him for it. And if Roman forgot to sell, I wouldn't criticize him either, because he can do whatever the hell he wants, just like Cody Rhodes. But coming back into said match, you know, Cody did some disaster kicks. Cody did obviously the Cody Cutter, and then we got a ref bump when Cody was going for a crossbody. Kevin Owens hits the stunner. He pins Cody, there's no ref, and Jesse is screaming, "We got a new champion, where's that stupid ref?" A second ref comes in, 1, 2, kick out, and Jesse is just beside himself. He's like, "You stupid ref, he should be the new champion. What the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing, you stupid ref?" Jesse is freaking fantastic in this. And then once again, another ref bump, and now Kevin Owens goes for a chair. Cody skips the chair shot, and he gives Kevin Owens the Cody Cutter, and now the Crossroads, and he looks at the chair. Crossroads on the chair. What a great babyface fuck. Because for people who do not know, a babyface fuck is when the heel tries to cheat, but it backfires on him, and the babyface then cheats to kind of give the heel a taste of its own medicine. This was great, because then Charles Robinson, who took the first ref bump, is back up. He counts to 1, 2, 3. Cody Rhodes celebrates. He retains the title. He celebrates with the win eagle as we go off the air. But as soon as the show goes off the air, this was amazing. Kevin Owens attacks Cody and gives him the package pile driver, which, as we know, is a banned move in WWE. It's a banned move in WWE, just like the pile driver and the birthday breaker. It's so interesting that these three banned moves have been used in Cody Rhodes related angles, which is pretty interesting. The birthday breaker in the match at Backlash against AJ, the burning hammer was also used in that match. Then the pile driver on Randy to fuel the Cody and Owens feud, and now the package pile driver. And once KO gets out of the ring after giving Cody the package pile driver, he's getting the medics come out. They put him in a stretcher while all of this is going on. Triple H and Kevin Owens get into a showy match. It's incredible because Kevin Owens pushes Triple H pushes back, which unfortunately it's not gonna have a payoff because Triple H cannot wrestle anymore unless in the third KO Cody match Triple H gets involved and hits KO with a chair, because that's the only thing that literally Triple H can do. He can hit people with chair shots, or in his case with the sledgehammer. And not only that, but Kevin Owens steals the Win Eagle title, which reminded me of like when JBL did with Cena in 05 when he steals the old design while Cena has the spinner belt. So maybe because this match is not gonna happen, this third match is not gonna happen on January 6th on the debut of Netflix. This match may happen on the January 3rd episode of SmackDown. And by seeing they did an angle that the company did 20 years ago with Cena and JBL with the title being stolen, it makes me think, is it gonna be 60 minutes Broadway style, or are they gonna do an I Quit match? But that's a question that's gonna be answered in the following weeks, because they literally put out an article that said that Cody has neck compression and a cervical injury. So we need to see in the next couple of weeks how this develops for that third match, which to me has to be an Iron Man match or an I Quit match. Excuse me, I apologize. Because obviously this is gonna be for Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn at WrestleMania 41. I think it's pretty obvious where we're going. KO snapped on Cody for teaming up with Roman, but guess what? Sami did the same thing. He's coming for you, Sami. But that's gonna be all for the review of Saturday night's main event, which a great post-show cliffhanger. So we watch SmackDown. No cliffhanger for Raw though, which kinda sucks. But that's all for this review, guys. Remember that if you like this type of content, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. As I always say, cherish the time with your family, create beautiful memories, because life is too short, but those memories will last a lifetime. As always, this is Anthony signing off. Bye-bye.